where Mexico forms an empire. So the first country Mexico will be attacking is Guatemala. The Mexican troops are going to move into Guatemala, fully take over the top parts of Guatemala. And this will be a very fast war where they fully take over Guatemala. And let's look at this peace treaty. I'm gonna do this peace treaty off camera to make the video a little bit shorter, so see ya. Mexico fully annexed Guatemala, and most likely this nation would get sent a referendum and obviously accept the referendum because it's a very small nation. If Mexico attacked it, it would be literally cooked. So another nation that the same happens to it is this small nation. So they're seeing that this referendum thing is working, and they're gonna send a referendum to this country, but it's gonna refuse. Definitely not gonna win this war. This country is very strong, one of the strongest in America. It starts entering Mexico and ends up fully capturing this peninsula of Mexico, starts going farther into Mexico, and Mexico end up winning. Mexico ends up losing this war. Okay, to reality, this is what's actually happening. Sorry, but it's not your video. So you're cooked. So peace treaty time. It will be punished for its attempt on attacking Mexico, and the punishment is being fully annexed by Mexico. So there's no more of this nation. And second nation that Mexico is actually right now going for taking over all of Central America. Their goal is most likely to own Panama. So they're just going slower and slower there, nation by nation. So the Mexican army will start entering into this nation. I think this is Nicaragua, maybe. And this will be a fast takeover. This nation is fully taken over, and the peace treaty is another full annexation. Let me just skip you the details of Mexico against this nation. Yeah. It's just horrible. This nation is fully annexed into Mexico. Well, Panama is going to be attacked, and most likely, if this scenario would happen in real life, Panama would get aid from the USA and other countries because of the Panama Canal, which is one of the most important, because it's one of the most important canals. So, but this is Mexico's video, so Panama is not getting aid. They just look past this, and after that, we see this nation getting fully annexed into Mexico. Again, fully annexed. I don't know why I had to do that like 3 times. So now Mexico's goals of all of Central America is done. Well, where will they go next? If they try to go for the United States of America, they're cooked. Well, the Caribbean is left. the small Caribbean islands is left. Maybe you can go for that. Well, yeah, they're going for the Caribbean islands, and their first target is Cuba. Sorry, I forgot this. Their first target is Cuba. So the Mexican army will get up its naval troops and start entering into Cuba, capturing that small island, start entering into Cuba. And Cuba will be fully annexed into this. So, peace treaty. Cuba is fully annexed into Mexico. And Jamaica is just gonna join Mexico, because if Jamaica fights a war against Mexico, it's cooked. The Bahama Islands are also gonna just join Mexico. They're also cooked if they join Mexico. So this is Mexico's current sea border. It's like this right now. I'll be back. That's Mexico's current sea border. Another nation that will just join is Haiti, because it's literally collapsing. So Haiti wouldn't afford a war against Mexico. But a nation that will try to pack a punch against Mexico. But sparing you the details will be not successful in this campaign too. Well, this is Dominican Republic. The Mexican army will start moving into the Dominican Republic and end up fully capturing it. And the peace treaty is full annexation, uniting this island, which I don't know the name of. I think it's Dominica? Yeah, it's Dominica. So now Mexico can't attack the USA. It's still not strong enough. But there's Cuba. But another nation that's not liked by anyone will join this war on Mexico's side. That nation is Venezuela. Well, they're joining because Mexico is now attacking the Cuban nation. But the first troops that will be entering are the Venezuelans. And most people here are fleeing away. Well, the Mexicans are not gonna let that slide. Start entering from the Panama border, and they also capture this part of the Cuban coast. Most people that are here on the Venezuelan sides are most likely fleeing to the Mexican side. There's still people being killed, but citizens are not being killed. Most likely here citizens are being killed, because, well, Colombia won't just let this slide. So the Colombian nation will start pushing back the Venezuelans, because the Venezuelans are the worst nation to annex you. They will try to push back. The Venezuelans are gonna give an alliance. So now the Mexicans end up fully encircling this group of troops, and they start dwindling onto them. slowly and end up splitting the nation of Colombia in three pieces. Actually, the Cubans are fighting well, encircling many troops, but they're not surrendering. The Mexicans end up fully capturing the coast of Colombia, and this is fully captured. This is fighting back a little bit, most likely. Yeah, it fully gets. Well, the Colombians ended up surrendering to the Mexicans. Well, the Mexicans are gonna fight back the Venezuelans to not let them capture any land, because that would be bad if they get any land grab. The Venezuelans lose all their area. Peace treaty time. I'll be back when I am done with the peace treaty. So this is the peace treaty. This is the Mexico took the northern part of Colombia, and Venezuela took no land out of this. They officially see that this was a horrible war for them. They should have joined. They shouldn't have joined, because now they are cooked. The Mexican army starts lining up on the Venezuelan border, and the Venezuelan people are stupid. They know what's happening. The Mexicans start moving in from here. This is a little bit too light. Perfect. The Mexicans start moving from the top here and start entering. Well, not country that's entering, because puppet state Colombia. Oh, I didn't say that. But Colombia ends up becoming a Mexican puppet state with a very pro-Mexican government, and most of the people are happy about the invasion of Venezuela. Another nation in this war is Guyana, for their claims over Venezuela.
We are all famous. You and me were famous. Okay, so today for the show, what are we going to do? Let's dress up like people with one another. I'll be Rumi and you be anything else.
The Guyanan military start moving in from the north, starts entering into Venezuela, and this is a very bad situation for Venezuela. Venezuela tries to put out propaganda saying, fight for the people of Venezuela so that we can be free from this evil that rids. But most likely what would happen is Venezuela already collapsing in like a few days, surrendering to the Mexican government. Well, the Mexican government is obviously gonna give the Colombians their own claim, and the Guyana. I'll be back when I'm done with this. Becoming the occupation zones of this. Colombia is fully destroyed under that, and let's look at this peace treaty between these four nations. 3 nations actually. So this is the peace treaty of the Venezuelan war. Guyana gets all this land. Colombia gets all this land. So that's the end of this video. We did a lot. Mexico, I think Mexico was going to attack this, but the USA, but it would, even if it had all this land, it wouldn't compare to the might of the USA. The might of the USA is literally stronger than all of Europe, all of Africa, not all of Asia, but and all of South America. So that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.